Hello, my name is Zaid Ghaffar and my reference number is 0397936. I'm a student of cybersecurity. Today's my topic is cyber hygiene policies and solution. So here we go. We have the introduction like start. Uh, we're starting from the Shop PC is a rapidly developing online store. Here, the rapid expansions of the company has left it with poor cyber hygiene. The company has a number of vulnerabilities, ineffective authentication systems, old and bad systems, insecure bring your own device policy, exposures to phishing and regulatory non-conformity. There are the weaknesses that preconditions, violations, data theft, and fines are emphasized by ENISA in 2021 and Vision 2023. This presentation is aimed at critically evaluating how solution in task 1 can be used to solve these vulnerabilities. All business issues will be traced to recommended controls which are justified by international standards, including GDPR and ISO 27001. And the key vulnerabilities identified. To address the vulnerabilities facing ShopEasy, it was necessary to define the company's key weaknesses. To begin with, there were poor authentication procedures since the passwords were reused and there were no multi-factor authentications. Second, exploits gaps were created by unpatched operating systems and uh, outdated computer applications. Third, personal device features of insecure BYD and remote access to the network uh, disclosed disclosed by the system since these devices did not have antivirus system. Encryptions and secure VPN connection NIST 2023. Uh, can you check these files are same? Like I will read and in this file. I think I opened the wrong file. Can you check me for this, please? Third, personal device features of insecure BYD and remote access to the network disclose the system since these devices did not have antivirus systems, encryption, and secure VPN connection. Fourth, there was a strong level of phishing vulnerabilities and the workers tend to open malicious link versions. Last, they did not use encrypted customer data, which is violation of GDPR requirements. These were vulnerabilities that enhanced risk of breaches, regulatory penalties, and reputational losses. The third one is authentication and access control solution. At ShopEasy, authentication and access control were gross weaknesses. As reinforced, we suggest using a strong password policy with a minimum of 12 character mixed passwords and the use of numbers and symbols, which will not be easily attacked by brute force. Remote access and admin accounts use a multi-factor authentications, which minimize the risk of the stolen conditions. So role-based access controls means that the employees can only have access to resource that they need in their job in accordance with the principle of least privilege. Passwords are protected by the secure storage through the hashings and salting. All of these solutions are consistent with the GDPR and ISO requirements. reducing the occurrence of traditional theft. So, when we go at a remote access, it's Shopee is prone to cyber attack due to unpatched systems and unprotected devices. We suggest a scientific patching mechanism. Priority patches are deployed in a 48 to 70 or time frame. The rest in a time fashion. The centralized assets inventory, which is used to monitor all hardware and software versions, keep track of vulnerabilities. A strict BORD policies will necessitate the use of encryptions, antivirus, and mobile device management tools prior to the connection of employee in accordance with the recommendations of NIST. To work remotely, there should be VPNs that are highly encrypted firewalls and instruction detection prevention systems that will ensure the data can be transferred safely and threats can be tracked. And the other one is monitoring incident response compliance. So here we go. Here, finally, resilience to occupancy should also include constant monitoring and reaction to incidents. A plan of incident response (IRP) will consist of methodological procedures of detecting, isolating, and responding to cyber attacks. It also a combination of legal requirements to report violation within 72 hours, thus rendering it GDPR compliant. ICO 2023, the same tools also offer the possibilities to conduct constant monitoring, analyze the logs daily, and identify any irregularities that are to be investigated with a very short time, which is increased through regular penetration tests and vulnerability scans. If we have conclusions on this, finally the authentication patches, BYODs, phishing awareness, and the data protections vulnerabilities of the shared page predisposed it to the cyber threat to high techs. The solutions that were proposed directly address these problems are MFA, strong password, patch management, encryption, and employee awareness, training, mapping, all the concerns to be best practice controls based on the GDPR, ISO, and NIST standards will ensure that the rules are followed by and the customers will be more confident. Resilience is sustained over time through constant or previous observance, audit, and training. Overall, this complex cybersecurity strategy can reduce risk and contribute to the prosperity of Shopee by granting business stability and consumer confidence. So,